Alright, what's going on, guys? It is your boy TKD1 here, back in your PlayStation Source, and if you guys were not on Twitter today, it was pretty wild. So I was relaxing this morning, just chilling, having a nice morning, just taking it easy, and then I see my friend Christian, shout out to JoyClicks, youtube.com/JoyClicks, subscribe. I was over there on his text messages that he sent me, and it was saying that Days Gone was getting a PC port off of a listing from Amazon France, right? So I was like, wow, that's quite interesting, you know, considering that it's only been a year since that game's come out. You know, there's a lot to say on the topic of PlayStation games coming to PC, but you know, we've seen Death Stranding, which never was a first-party game, go to PC. That one made sense, as well as they've been saying it from the jump, as well as we have had most recently the Horizon Zero Dawn PC version be confirmed, and that was a little bit different because that one was a 3-year-old game, and so seeing this 1-year-old game get on PC seemingly was a little bit kind of weird to see, but then it didn't stop there. Throughout the day, we got, you know, an alleged confirmation, right? Like, we just had these Amazon postings be up from the France Amazon that were also telling us that Persona 5 was coming to PC, was telling us that Gran Turismo Sport was coming to PC. They were telling us that Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection was going to PC, which honestly, the Uncharted collection, I kind of see that one happening at some point. I'm not here trying to say, going to wish it into existence for those that don't want that, but I can kind of see Uncharted, you know, Nathan Drake collection actually making the PC at some point. We also had the two ones that I'm like, okay, there's no way. This is absolutely false. The Last of Us Part 2, not The Last of Us, because The Last of Us I could even see, but no, Last of Us Part 2, as well as Super Mario Odyssey, which if you've been in gaming for approximately 5 seconds, you would probably be aware that Nintendo likes their IP, right? So they don't typically put any of their games on any of the platforms, and that's something that they would pretty much, I see, never do. So that was when I was like, okay, no. It was honestly Part 2, I was like, man, there's no way this is true, but I don't know really. And then I was 100% sure was Super Mario Odyssey. So I just wanted to kind of just make this video to, you know, just kind of document this time in history, because this was a very weird morning with, you know, already coupling with all the weird stuff that's happening throughout the world. This one in specific, April 15th, was a very weird morning. And so we did get of course, our responses to these whole posts and stuff like that, and then different, you know, statements from two different companies, mainly one being Sony and the other one being Sega, which of course Sega was responding to Persona 5, and oddly enough we have Nintendo completely just not saying a thing, because we already know what they would say. But Sony here said, you know, of course Sony was talking about its games, so that including the Days Gone, Persona 5, nope, sorry, not Persona 5, I'm sorry, Days Gone, Gran Turismo Sport, Uncharted, and Last of Us Part 2. They were, you know, obviously citing these games when they said this statement to IGN early this morning. They said here, quote, "The listings are not accurate. We have made no announcements to bring these games to PC." So a very just definitively outright, no, these are not accurate, And then we had Sega coming with a little bit of heat with Persona 5, you know what I'm saying? They said here that the listing for PC is, quote, an error. And they also said that they will be seeking an explanation as to how it happened. So, you know, Sony was just like, all right, you know, they can, you know, post fraudulent, wrong, you know, accusations on you know, the Amazon France, saying that you know, these PlayStation games are going to PC, but Sega wants to smoke. Sega's like, yo, listen, I not only want to tell you people that this is an error, I also want to tell you guys that I am gonna go find the mans that did this. All right, so whoever did this, Amazon France, watch your back. Sega's not playing. Sega is not playing around. They said, we are seeking an explanation as to how it happened. No, you don't get a refund just because there's a virus. No, that's not how it works. That's not. Oh, sir. Oh God, I gotta answer this. Okay. Hello. Listen. I don't know who it is. I don't know who leaked it. We're already on it. Don't even worry about it.
But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
So that's what happened this morning, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I guess we will have a little fun in this video. Let me know what you guys think, or which games do you see coming to PC out of this list. For me, honestly, I think Days Gone in like 3 years, I think, or like 2 years, could be an honest, contender, right? I see the original Last of Us being a contender more recently than Last of Us Part 2. I feel like that one, Part 2 won't be for a while, but I could see Last of Us Part 1 eventually coming to PC at some point. The Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, of course, I can see that as well. Gran Turismo, I guess, sure. But, obviously Sega doesn't want Persona 5 on PC. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are your guys' thoughts on this whole thing? Were you scared? Were you worried? Were you frustrated? Were you happy? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And make sure also, while you were down there, to check out our description where you can find our Twitter, our Discord, as well as an anchor link to some long-form content in podcast format. That, of course, being Road to Part 2, Saves Our Podcast, which new one went up today. Make sure to go watch that episode. Went up today, episode 11. Pretty good. And yeah, do all this stuff down there in the description below. Thank you for watching. Like if you've enjoyed it, as well as hit subscribe to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Thank you for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.